welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Susan. I was born clairvoyant and had a very wild ride trying to figure all of that out and what that means. Had many dark nights of the soul until last summer. I had a near-death experience that clarified everything for me. Now I help other women do the same. I'm linking to a video below which describes my entire near-death experience. But this is part 2 in a series about the lessons I learned from this experience, how my perception changed, because it did. It changed from black to white. It blew my mind. Number 2, your mentality, your mood or emotion sets the tone when you travel out of body. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's also called astral traveling, but it's when your consciousness leaves your body and travels alone. The night I nearly died, I had an intuitive thought, kind of one last-ditch effort. Hey, Susan, get out of your body, astral travel, get some help. I had astral traveled many times before, but I had never done it on command in this way. But it was my last idea. And it wasn't mine, honestly. I do know it came from my guides. Well, I was terrified of this ever since I had been a little girl because of all of this clairvoyance, because of everything that I saw that I did not have the resources or the experience to understand. I grew up terrified of my clairvoyance. Every night I'd be crying, every night I'd be scared. As a little kid, seeing beings or seeing portals of energy, whatever it was, daytime, nighttime, I had no idea what all of that meant. So the dark especially had come to symbolize everything I feared. So I also knew I wanted to take care of my kids. I did not want to die. That was my impetus. That was my drive. And that honestly was probably the only thing that was strong enough to get me to try this. Because I did know once I did get out of my body, if I could in this manner, I had no idea what to do. And I literally would be in the wilderness looking for help. Like I described earlier, I kind of wanted something like a cosmic AAA. I was hoping to maybe find an angel or some other kind of celestial being to help me heal and come back and have a miracle, which I did get. But first, when I got out of my body, boom, that fear took over. I actually manifested myself a straight shot to a place we call the void. I didn't know what it was called, but it was the deepest, most still, richest of velvets, if you want to think of it that way. And it terrified me. I went straight there. Now I understand it differently today. To me, today, that is that touch point, kind of a leading edge, like Abraham Hicks says, of where God turns into form, like the womb. But to me, ending up there was literally my worst fear come true. However, my mindset and my long-time strong belief in God then kicked in just as effectively. Because the moment I discerned myself in that place, boom, without even thinking, I said, God, please take me somewhere safe and good. And in an instant, and again, I never could have expected this, but in an instant, I was with God. The moment I had that thought, I didn't speak, I didn't have a mouth. It was more like an emotional impression. God, please take me somewhere safe and good. And in a flash, that is straight where I went, right in his presence. And I talk more about that experience and how I perceived God and what that felt like in that longer video below. Thank you guys for being here. More than anything, I want to comfort and inspire and encourage women who are spiritually awakening to ask themselves what things mean to them and kind of try to create a freestyle situation where you are spiritually sovereign and living your brightest light. Please like and subscribe, share with any other women you know who might benefit from this, and if you are a woman, please feel free to join Divining Women, my group on Facebook. Thanks so much. Stay tuned for number 3.